He was the wizard of 1,000 kings, and I chanced to meet him one night wandering. He told me tales, and he drank my wine. Me and my magic man kind of feeling fine. He had a cloak of gold and eyes of fire. And as he spoke, I felt a deep desire to free the world of its fear and pain and help the people to feel free again. Why don't we listen to the voices in our hearts? Because then we'd find we're not so far apart. Everybody's got to be happy. Everyone can see the joy of life, the peace that love can bring. So spoke the wizard in his mountain home. The vision of his wisdom means we'll never be alone, and I will dream of my magic night and the million silver stars that guide me with their light. Welcome to the Angel Channel. Good to see you. Glad you're with me. That was The Wizard by Uriah Heep. A really oldie, but very good Goldie. Excited to see everybody. Wow, Heather, Arnie, what's up? Tammy Joe, Inga, Waha, Linda Martin, CJ, Spectra, what's up, man? We already got the good crew, and I hope you guys brought your work shoes tonight, man, because we are going to get down to some serious practice. Let me first thank my sponsors, Fried Okra Entertainment. You can check out their work at friedokra.tv. Amazing filmmakers. And our local real estate superhero, Audrey Asciutto, Audrey Asciutto Realty. So if you're thinking about moving here or want to move around here, man, Audrey is your woman. She is a badass. So thank you guys for your belief in the show and for keeping us up and running, and really deeply appreciated. Tom, welcome, man. Good to see you. Well, we got a lot to talk about tonight. First of all, a few announcements. My friend Leah's birthday today. Happy birthday. One of my favorite Libras in the whole universe. And a good friend of ours, Rick Midler, his wife Samara's birthday today. So I'm sending out a heartfelt love you and happy birthday to Samara as well. And our good friend Jilly Spectra has been making sugar skull hats, witch hats. So anybody interested, man? You know, they've got the serious cute factor. It's too small for my huge head, but anybody interested, Spectra, send us a link that we can contact you. Yeah. All right. Onward. Oh, again, coming up, I think the first show in November, I'm going to be changing the name of the Angel Channel to Be in the Light. It's the little logo down there on the left-hand side of the frame, and I'm really excited about the change and evolving. And you know, we've made this into a real energy practice show, and we're going to expand our horizons in a bunch of different areas. And I think the whole concept of being in the light is exactly where we all need to be. So look for that coming up. I'll keep mentioning it. I want you to stay in the loop. You know, nothing's going to change. I'm just going to set it up to a different YouTube channel. So look out for that. Hey, what's up, boy? 2012. Welcome, man. All right. Um, so a couple of 2, 3 weeks ago, I was talking about like finding a teacher. That really is a crazy intense project process. And for myself, it was a lengthy process as well, like a decade in the works. So I was thinking about the fact that I had been so focused on like talking about how to find one. I thought I would be really remiss in not talking about how to be a good student and what you need to bring to that party to get the max for yourself, right? So, when you find somebody really good, really knowledgeable, excellent at their own skills, and you're wanting to absorb that and actualize that into your own light body, and you're starting your work, first thing to do is forget that you know anything. Go into it like you know nothing and make yourself available to the instruction without having to justify, oh, I know about that already, or know about a piece of that, blah, blah, blah. None of that really matters. The thing that really matters is your immediate connection to some information that's going to help you. So the whole listening process, and okay, I'm going to get on a little bit of a soapbox. People don't know how to listen anymore. Everybody's so busy talking and talking and talking and talking that the listening muscle has just been shot, man. And, I've given a whole lecture on this. Hey, Grant gets out, man. Good to see you, my brother. Hey, new decks on the way, by the way. I hope to have some new angel decks in hand sometime next week. So I'll let you guys know. Um, I gave a whole lecture on the fact that and this is based off a bunch of just empirical research of my own. But people generally listen to the first 6 words of what you have to say, and after that, they're formulating a response to the first 6 words. So the rest of what's coming after that gets way less attention, and the longer it goes, the less attention it gets. And you can see it in their eyes as they're not really like connecting with what you're saying, and they're like getting ready. They're waiting for the moment to be able to like jump in and correct you or contribute about something that happened to their Aunt Louise 20 years ago that sparked a memory of. So myself included, I do a terrible job of listening. I'm always really trying to get better at that and just shut up. That's where the zero space meditations just come in so handy, to be able to just shut your brain off for a second and just actually sit there. So when you've got a really good teacher who's about to show you something, shut your brain off, open your receptive gates open full, and actually listen and absorb. After somebody tells you something like really good and you've actually listened to that, most of the time somebody's going to have some questions, or it's even good just to repeat it back in a paraphrased way that shows you really understood it and got it. Um, and those skills, not just in a magical teacher student sort of mode. I mean, you take those skills out into the world and you actually start listening to people around you. You get a lot more information. You have a lot more connection. And God knows, man, this day and age, we need some connection. Everything is designed to divide us. Everybody's in social media bubbles of people that talk about the same thing they want to, and it's all carved out into these little segments. And what we need to do is communicate, man, and listen to each other for a minute. And don't have to agree with each other, but just listen to each other and make that connection again. It's kind of a divide and conquer. That motif really, I mean, it works, and it's worked for thousands of years. You divide the people, they can't work together, boom, they're going off. You know, I had that conversation with a good friend of mine this weekend about, you know, it started off as like the men and women, and how like it seems on so many levels that instead of us taking advantage of the things that we both bring to the party, we're off on these outside things like warring with each other and trying to compete with each other, instead of like making a third thing by combining those skills and making a third thing bigger than the two separate things. So I'm all about, man, that's pretty much my focus: connection to the source, connection to other people, and reaching out, listening, understanding, and communicating in a really clear and non-violent, non-aggressive way. Man, nothing's ever going to get solved by people running around rioting and breaking stuff and killing people. Not going to happen, man. It never solves anything. It just promotes the people that are in control and want to stay there. Yeah. Oh, you shouldn't say those mean things about me, man. I'm not that bad. Oh, man. I have tested my teacher on more than one occasion, I have to say. Thanks for not kicking me out. All right. We've got a lot to get to today, so we're going to go ahead and get about it. Tonight's all about, we're going to do some, like, let's get down to it, work on opening up your third eye. And we're going to do that in a number of ways. We're going to, this is a multi-level breathing exercise mainly, but that's also going to open up that energy, and we'll do a little guided meditation at the end of that. And as always, you know, doing readings at the end of the show. So you want to get a reading, get on the list, and I'll make sure I knock it out. Also, if you have a preference on whether you want a tarot reading or an angel card reading, let me know that too, and I'll be sure to take care of you. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a series of 3 ohms. And ohm, when I say ohm, I think about it not as OM, but AUM. It's in 3 pieces, and we're going to really make use of that today. Ohm, as we've discussed ad nauseum before, it's the sound. It is the universe. It is connection to the source, and that's exactly what we're going to use it to do. We're going to rise that energy up. We're going to connect our third eye to the source of all things. So we'll do 3 of those ohms and get nice and connected, and then we're going to do a series of 4 box breathing sequences, and these are designed to really wake up your third eye and start to crack open your intuition and see if we can crack that skull open a little bit and let some light start pouring out. And these are going to be a little different in that the first sequence will be 4 inhale, 4 hold, 6 exhale, and 2 hold, right? So it's 4 inhale, 4 hold, 6 exhale, 2 hold. And what I want you to do, I want you to, in this first sequence, I want you to alternate your nostril and just breathe in totally through your nose. So you're holding one nostril, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale on the other nostril, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. We're going to do a 4 count of each of these. The next one will be that same count sequence, 4, 4, 6, 2, but that will just be through both nostrils. So no holding closed your nostrils, right? And then the last one is like we do with our cleansing breath, going down to zero space. You're going to take in through your nose and you're going to breathe out through your mouth. And as always, I'm always going to bring this up. We're not just drawing in air. We're drawing in energy. We're drawing in, and we're going to color this energy tonight. This is going to be bright gold that's almost so bright that it's white. Okay. And we're going to just draw that energy in through the nose, let it filter all the way down through your body, go to anything that needs healing, and filter out into your light body and just really brighten your light body up. All right. So that'll be 3 of those. Then we'll have a little 30-second meditation. And then we're going to go into something that's a little bit like tumo breathing. And that will be that breathing method that I showed you a few weeks ago, where we're going, you're really stretching. You're putting your hands on your chest and you're really stretching out, right? On the inhale, in through your nose, exhale. All right. We're going to do 30 of those. And then we're going to hold for 30 seconds. And if you think you have a problem holding for that long, just stay with your breath super shallow, hold as long as you can. Don't make it super uncomfortable, and just take a little, just get you a little extra just to make it through that, right? Then we're gonna hang there for a little short meditation, about 20 seconds, maybe 25 seconds. And then we're going to repeat that process again. We're going to do 40. All right. And then we're going to hold for 30 again. All right. Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. And then last but not least on that, we're going to do a super deep breath. And you're going to let it out with a deep resonant hum. And let that go all the way down. And then we're going to do a little 60-second meditation. And I'll bring up some things for you to think about and maybe see at the end of that. So a lot to do. Everybody ready? All right. All right, so let's create some sacred space. Where's my little bonder? All right, here we go. With the brilliant light of the source, I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. With the brilliant, radiant light of the source, I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. The beautiful light of the source, I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. We joyously come together again to create our energetic circle of light, to connect our purpose, to evolve our souls. We ask that the source fill every pore of our bodies, make our place of safety and sanctuary a place of light and love and wisdom. And with absolute gratitude for it all, the good, the bad, and especially the ugly. Infinite unconditional love and our wish for bliss to the source. We open our circle. Man, it's already juicy tonight. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do 3 ohms, and what I want you to do is draw in with your solar plexus on the ah, and when it goes into om, I want you to rise that up. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I want you to take that in through your root chakra. And we're going to, on the om, we're going to push that up from the second all the way up to our third eye. And then on the om, on the M part of that, we're going to push a beautiful violet blue ray out of the top of our skull and connect to the universe. All right. So draw in with your root on the O. We're pulling that energy up our chakras to our third eye on the om, pushing it out the top of your skull. All right. Here we go. We'll do 3 of these. All right. So we're going to start with our first segment of box breathing. We're going to do 4 of those. 4 in, 4 hold, and I'm going to count the hold. 1, 2, exhale. All right. So make sure you hold your breath all the way through the word exhale and don't start to exhale actually until I start to count. All right. All right. Now remember to do your nostril, do the hold, do the other nostril. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And rest. Stay in that space. We're going to take 30 seconds. Just stay quiet. $15. And 30. All right, take a nice deep breath. Let's get ready for the second box sequence. And you're not going to hold your nostrils on this one. You're going to breathe in only in and out through your nose. Okay? Here we go. And inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And rest. All right, we're going to do another 30 seconds. Just be quiet. Try to stay as still as you can. $15. All right. Take a nice rest. Nice deep breath. We're going to do our last segment now, and this is a little bit different counting. It's going to be 8 on the inhale, 8 on the hold. So I'll count that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 8 on the exhale, and then 2 on the hold. Eight in, 8 hold, 8 exhale, 2 hold. All right. And this will be in through your nose, out through your mouth. All right. Here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And rest. Take a nice deep breath. Let's just take about 10 seconds to be quiet and let that energy flow where it's supposed to be going. Man, my aura is jumping. All right, I'll get ready for the blast. We're going to do 30 reps of those, 30 hold. All right, here we go. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right. Stay still. $15. 30. All right, take a nice deep breath. All right, this time we're going to do 40 and another 30-second rest. And begin. 1, 2, really stretch it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Hold for 30. $15. 30. All right, good job. All right, this is the last piece, And then we're going to go into a meditation, all right? At the end of this, just stay still and be aware that you're not aware, right? And just feel your impressions. Don't go out looking for anything. Just stay receptive, all right? See what thoughts motor by, like if you're sensing any colors. You don't have to see visions like they're technicolor visions. Feel your impressions and feel your knowing. Okay? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to fill up our lungs as much as we possibly can, and then you're going to do a slow, deep, resonant hum on the exhale until you're totally out of breath, okay? So it's like, and just keep going until you're out of breath, and then take a nice deep breath, and then stay still, all right? So here we go. Really take it in. Beautiful gold healing energy. Fill your lungs to overflowing. Really stretch and release. Deep hum. All right, we're going to be silent for about 30 seconds. $15. 30 seconds. Okay, take a nice deep breath and just stay in that blank space. Are there any sounds? Any colors? Just even impressions? Any smells? Images from the past? All right. We're going to start tonight floating in the golden energetic ocean. Floating in the brilliance of source energy. Looking up at the sky and the stars and the infinite universe beyond. The moons making little diamonds across the surface of the water. The energy flows around you, flows over you. Your physical body goes away. The you think you is you, dissolves into the water. No emotions, no thoughts. Down to the purest essence of you, your light body, the glowing, radiant jewel that is the real you. And we begin to raise up, floating up through the sky and the clouds, above the golden ocean, out into space, looking back on the world and all of its chaos and craziness, all the control and the demands and the noise and the anger and the violence and the greed and all of it. Asteroids and aliens and everything possible swirling around in chaos. And here we are above that, outside the noise, floating up, floating up, floating up, taking our perspective wider and wider. We're looking at the entire solar system, out farther till we can see the galaxy, and farther and farther and farther, expanding, expanding, until we're outside the universe. And we realize that we're bathed in golden light that seems to come from everywhere. And we find ourselves immersed in that golden love. And give ourselves fully to it. And instead of losing who we are, instead of merging back and becoming nothing, in that moment of absolute connection, we become everything. Oh, God. And you realize you're home. No more searching, no more reaching and striving. You're there. You're home. And you just experience the joy of that. The completeness of it. The infinite goodness that comes from going home after a very long journey. It's time to come back. And we take that joy and that love, that radiance with us and start coming back to Earth, back to our bodies. Our light body, our auras are just radiate brilliance. Coming back. Now fully in your body. Start to come back to awareness. 3 nice deep breaths. Keep that feeling of bliss. All right. Wow. So your clairvoyance is your key to freedom. Astral traveling being able to see and perceive the energy world, being able to connect telepathically with other souls and other places in the multiverse, to be able to understand and read the quantum field. And that right there is the way out of what's coming down the line in the next few years. So, yeah. Not that easy to come all the way back. I don't really want to come all the way back. So, the first time you go through this process, super complicated, but, if you didn't feel anything super spectacular this time, keep doing it a couple times. It'll be on the YouTube thing. You can grab it anytime you want. Practice and start opening that part of yourself up. It's one of the greatest gifts you could possibly give yourself. That and a balanced projective practice makes a whole person. Labradorite, one of the best intuition, all-purpose stones possible. When you do your meditation, having one of those with you would be very, very helpful. All right. So let's get down to some readings. Let's see, what time is it? Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right. All right. Let me see. Get my booklet pages up. I'm going to be pulling angel cards unless there's a specific request for the tarot deck tonight. Just kind of feeling it, right? All right, here we go. Let's see who's first up. All right, Arnie, it looks like you, my brother. All right, take a super deep breath. And focus really hard. Words of wisdom. For my good friend Arnie. Words of wisdom. For my good friend Arnie. Words of wisdom. For my good friend Arnie. Number 70. The Angel of Alchemy. Greater awareness of the deepest truth in place of the surface truth. Never allow yourself to think that this is all there is. Remain loyal to your purpose, to yourself, and to others. The end of the road is just the beginning. Prepare to move on. You have the ability to integrate and balance your feelings in deep, expansive, and innovative ways. Use your skill for your own emotional happiness and well-being and that of others, and victory and liberation are assured. You're addicted to your emotions. They have become ends in themselves, goaded on by the ego, an unwelcome source of intense stimulation. Everything gets exaggerated for effect. You could be suffering for the rush itself rather than recognizing pain as the initial part of the positive lesson to be learned. Boy, man, that's for me. A person stuck here may never get beyond the suffering, but you're not stuck. And the tarot card for this is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the moment incredible abundance of all kinds comes into your lap. And alchemy, dude, it's always about transmuting opposites into a third. All right, let's see. Doreen, this one's for you. All right, Doreen, take 3 really deep breaths. And imagine we're standing face to face and we're looking each other directly in the eye. And if you have a specific question you would like answered, beam to like really focus on that question just over and over and over. If not, we'll get you some general info, okay? Concentrate. Words of wisdom for my friend Doreen. Words of wisdom for my friend Doreen. Words of wisdom for my friend Doreen. Wow, that one jumped out. Intense one. This is the angel of love and wisdom. Number 2. Enough is enough is enough. The sludge of dissatisfaction has coated you for too damn long. You're ready to flip it and make whatever changes needed to overhaul the whole thing. Let go of the restricting beliefs that limit the limitless you. Let go of the restricting beliefs that limit the limitless you. The discovery of your ultimate potential is in your grasp. Seize the moment with all you have. The vital energy to explore your new world is there for you. Taking the empty-handed leap into the void is never easy. Leaving behind the past and the things you've used to define you can really rock your world. Stay the course and give it your all. Be balanced and in tune with the energy world, and you will begin to feel yourself emerging from your imprisonment. You reclaim so much energy and joy. The waves of wonder and awe wash over you. Face the fear of the unknown. Look it right in the eye. Embrace those emotions, for they are the fertile soil for new life. Swim in the energetic ocean and enjoy your sweet freedom. There you go. All right, Inga. You know the drill. Get focused. Laser point. There you go. Words of wisdom for my good friend Inga. Words of wisdom for my good friend Inga. Words of wisdom for my good friend Inga. Wow, they're loud tonight, man. Number 15, the angel of purification. Carefully review your situation now. Laser focus on your priorities and full steam ahead. Face your fears head on. Feel your grief and take time to heal. Complete the process by transmuting your loss and pain. Experience the pain. Identify the source of the emotions you are experiencing, and then you will know what core belief it is you must change. Stress and depression are the last despair of your reason before the birth of new possibilities. They break through from the unconscious and flow freely. Prioritize now what is most important for you to complete, one step at a time. Immerse yourself completely and totally in your work. Have faith in yourself and the path that you have committed to. Have faith in yourself and the path you have committed to. Mind is now keenly aware of self and of the magnitude of what it is asked to be privy to. It is asked for and be given access to a level of knowledge which has a commensurate level of responsibility that now demands the letter of the law. The more you know, the more you owe. And the more you know you do not know and will never know, which is the glorious part of it all. It gets to stay good and you get to keep learning forever. Yahoo. All right. They're intense tonight, man. All right, Heather, what's up? All right. All right, man. Let's see. We are looking at Heather. Heather, okay, imagine we're standing face to face, looking each other right in the eye. Focus on your question. There you go. Bring it down. There we go. All right, words of wisdom for my good friend Heather. Words of wisdom for my good friend Heather. Words of wisdom for my good friend Heather. All right, girlfriend. Oh man, this is a good one. The angel of fertility. One of my favorite graphics in the cards. All right. When you are on top of the hill, there is always someone who wants that spot and challenges you. Face the envy and jealousy of those who want what you have. There will be times when you feel outnumbered. It will appear that everyone is against you. Feel the strength within you. Don't allow fear to discourage you. Recognize that your position is always stronger than you think it is. Don't give in to depression or anxiety. Define a clear course of action for yourself. Yeah, like, there you go. Confidence will return to overcome all the obstacles. Have complete trust in your inner voice. You know that the spirit loves you very much and it's moving you in some really positive and constructive ways to be expanding and becoming your biggest self. Define a clear course of action and your self-confidence will return to overcome all the obstacles. Have complete trust in your inner voice. Yeah, and exercise what we did tonight. Remain patient. Make no rash, unwise decisions. Be fearless, for you are never alone. All right. Let's see. I think that's it. Yeah. All right. If I'm missing anybody, I'm going to do one more reading for a friend of mine. This goes out to my friend, the blonde guy. What's a wisdom for my good friend? Wisdom for my good friend. What's a wisdom for my good friend? Wow. So, number 63, Anuel, the angel of success and prosperity, which that's my birthday, one of my birthday angels, and Og's birthday angel. Yeah, so there you go. Let me pull that up real quick. It's a good one. Intense, not surprisingly. A difficult passage is coming to an end. Allow it to fade away like the darkness in the rays of the morning sun. Pass through it by setting your sight on a bright future just over the hill. See things as the way they are, not as the way your fear tells you they are. Think with an open, objective, and realistic point of view. Investigate all the possibilities and look for what is brightest, which you know how to do very well. You are in the middle of an unpleasant, awful situation. Sever yourself from it, and you will know relief and harmony like the sunshine after a rainstorm. You are progressing so rapidly now. Everything is relative to one's point of view. Change your perspective and your set points, and you change the world. Communicate in a non-threatening way that will allow other people to consider new ideas, thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes from perspectives they have not yet considered. You're blessed with the gift of support in adversity, the ability to stick with someone when their luck has run out and help them through difficult times. Yes, there we go. Oh, Tammy Joe. Looks like we got we got one more. There we go. All right, Tammy Joe, you know the drill. Wow, they're so intense tonight. You guys are all stirred up. All right, focus really hard, Tammy Joe. Words of wisdom for my friend Tammy Joe. Words of wisdom for my friend Tammy Joe. Words of wisdom for my friend Tammy Joe. You got a nice smile on right now. All right. Number 13, the angel of fidelity, loyalty, and allegiance. Here we go. Man, this one's like my theme song. Ego represents the non-trusting, cynical, over-analytical part of your brain that can't make any decisions. It is always feeling held back, experiencing hurt or anxiety. Your fear has blinded you. It is creating confusion. You're fighting too many battles at once, which keeps your vision on minutia and creates indecision, wasting precious energy. You are unable to see or think clearly now. You need help and good advice. Well, here we go. Go deep inside yourself. Allow your inner voice to direct you, which is the totality of what that whole exercise was about tonight. Being able to get in touch with that part of you on a really, really deep level. You're not being held back by external force. It is your own training and your belief system and your own helplessness. You blindly accept what you have been taught. Realizing how much you don't know is the first step to the truth. Isn't that the truth, man? The more I learn, the dumber I know I am. Without enlightenment, you will never be able to say, this is the truth. This is the way things really are. Nothing prevents you from leaving. You are held only by your own illusions, which was the whole point of our little guided meditation tonight, riding up to the source, which is in our whole physical, crazy universe reality. That's the true thing. Yes. All right. So I think that's it. All right, I'd really love some feedback on tonight's endeavor. I'd love to know if any of you guys like put it to use during the week. If you're feeling anything right now, super love your feedback. As always, hit the like, subscribe. Please leave a comment down below. Invite somebody next week you think might benefit from doing some energy practice. And decks are on the way, should be here, in a week or two. Really looking forward to that. If you guys want to reach out to me personally, you have questions about what's going on, you want to pursue your own personal practice, I'm like so down. Give me an email at right down there below at wizard@wizardofod.com. All right. Thank you guys all so much for coming. As always, I'm just so enjoying our energetic connection and building our little practice group, man. And I'm looking forward to, I've got some ideas for some things we could do as a group, and I really look forward to us getting on with that. So until next week, man. We joyously close our energetic circle and bid everyone on their happy way. We thank our guides and angels for their wisdom. We thank the source for the radiant light. And with absolute gratitude for it all, infinite, unconditional love, and our wish for bliss to the source. Until next week, be in the light.